We do have an Indian fighter on his way to the ring. So Dilara will be up against Sanjay. Dilara from Russia in the black corner and Sanjay from India in the white corner. And this is a under 60 female matchup. We'd love to see more women entering the chess boxing world. And very excited for this semifinal matchup in the under 60 category.
How old are these young girls? How old are they? Are they under 18?
I'm not sure. This does look like an adult division. So
if it's an adult division, okay, that's fine.
18.
No. Yeah, no, because we were debating, about the headgear for you youngsters.
And we do see headgear making its way to the ring. This is a chess boxing light fight.
Anyway.
So they'll be wearing it regardless. I do still think it's a adult matchup, but
they just look so young. That's just me getting old.
We are getting old. The old guard from chess boxing. We can still put on a show, though, right?
I guess. What you reckon?
Find out.
Yeah. You reckon we should? How could we make that work?
I don't know. We might. Maybe we talk to someone about it.
You reckon? It is an idea.
I'm itching to get in there, though. I don't know about you.
I'm pretty sure I would win, right? I would win.
Well, you're the GOAT. I mean, I'd expect you to win.
No, but like points on boxing, wouldn't that be a draw? Don't you reckon?
You think I can get you in boxing?
Well, on points at least.
Okay.
I mean, you wouldn't knock me out.
Okay. Well, I can't knock you out. I think I'd be disqualified if I knocked you out.
No, definitely. No, but I mean, like that would be my strategy in a real chess boxing fight. I would beat you at the chess and you'd beat me at the boxing, but you wouldn't knock me out because I got a good chin.
Defense.
There you go.
The tortoise.
And the tortoise. You can't do anything against the tortoise.
No. Impenetrable shell. No. I mean, there's only one way to find out.
I guess that, one way forward.
Okay, so we are just a few seconds out. The referee is signaling for the gloves to touch, and we will get this under 60 kilogram chess boxing light match underway. And we do have about 5 more chess boxing light matchups until we get to the main event. But once we get to the main event, it is all semifinal and final matches for the World Championship. How lucky are we?
Indeed. So, okay. So Sanjay, yes, we used to seeing Sanjay now. I've seen her a few times fight, and she's got this very long reach that manages, very good straight punches. She knows how to use it. She knows how to use a jab. She knows how to...
Great counter. Yeah, the little rock back with the counter cross. I mean, it looks like a Mayweather kind of strike. She's light on her feet. She's very comfortable, leaving her chin out a little bit to bait a shot. And it looks like she enjoys the counter punching style.
It definitely is difficult, at first to know how to deal with somebody with a longer reach. But actually here we see Dilara. She did slip and punch, so... I do think it's not.
Nice quick jab on Sanjay as well.
It's not one-sided.
Oh, not one-sided by any means. I would give the slight edge to Sanjay so far, though. A nice feint and then lead cross from Sanjay.
30 seconds. 30 more. 20 more. Chal.
We do have an adjustment on the headgear of Sanjay. It's a quick little break. This has happened a few times in chess boxing light. It kind of comes with the same helmets for everyone. They need a lot of adjustment.
One fit all, huh?
Good trade of jabs just a second ago. Really favoring that lead cross or counter cross. She likes her right hand. I think a clear victory for the Indian fighter in this round. But the gloves will come off, helmets will come off, and we'll make our way to the chessboard now. And we'll see what the judges have to say about the official decision on who won the boxing round in just a moment.
So Sanjay's chess has vastly improved since last year. She played a very decent game in the real chess boxing event and the main event. I'm yet to see Dilara have a go at it.
So it looks like all 3 judges are on one side of the ring. I think that's pretty rare to see. Usually you have 3 judges, one on three sides of the ring, one each.
Well, you do get a different. I mean, from the
need a
perspective,
different angle.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
you need a
different
different
perspective is.
Because sometimes you miss punches landed because their backs to you.
Okay, so Dilara with black here, and they seem to be shooting the moves out pretty fast, and this is good because we've seen so much of this symmetrical stuff with E4, E5, and the 4 knights coming out. This is a little bit more creative. Now that's a bit premature, I would
Aggressive,
say.
Yeah. Ooh, not sliding the knight back will lose the knight.
No.
Oh, it was protected by the
it was
Lightspark
protected,
Bishop,
and you
but
could
now
have
it's being
even
bounced out.
maybe even Bishop D2 could have been a move, but now Sanjay is kind of boxing on the back foot, so to speak.
Yeah, that c-pawn becoming a target now on an island.
I really like the fact that she did not take it though, and she preferred to castle first. That's a very mature decision, right? Because that weakness isn't going to go away anyway. But now that bishop on c8 is protected, so there's no trips or traps or anything.
Yeah.
Was that a knight that just came off the board? I believe that's a piece. That was a piece that just that was lost.
There's a piece on e5?
Yeah, I believe so. So now that's a whole piece up, and black is just completely winning.
Would like to see the queen side a little bit more developed. That's part of what you sacrifice when you bring the queen out early. Is development of minor pieces, and now you can kind of chase around the queen. So maybe there's some chance for counterplay. But moving the rook, I mean, now we have no chance for a castle for the White King.
Well, the problem with the White King is a long-term problem. It's not. It's no longer a short-term one. And so even if she does manage to kick the queen around, so to speak, these are temporary problems. There could be a case where the queen would actually be trapped, like a bishop d3, and the queen has no squares. But at the moment, that bishop d3 doesn't work. I might try queen b3 here, threatening that. I don't mind having another.
And we are low time on this chess round. There is a lot of action in the background going on as Chess Boxing Fit is back underway.
What actually happened in your Chess Boxing Fit match, Matt?
In my match?
Yeah.
The Canadian, I think Evan? I might be mistaken on the name. Apologies to my Canadian opponent. But yeah, he checkmated me with low time. He's over 2,000 ELO.
So, you felt it? You felt that the level was...
Yeah, he defended well. I had 4 attackers to his 2.
Okay.
From a castled king, I sacrificed a piece, and he was able to defend, to get me lower on time, and then find a checkmate that I had missed. He had a rook on the 7th.
No longer hearing.
And he had a rook on the 7th, and then a queen delivered checkmate. So it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Trying out the Chess Boxing Fit format.
Well, you definitely beat him at that bag game.
Okay. I do think I had an edge on the bag work and would have liked to.
The pace was
especially after he beat me. I was like, okay, let's go box now. But
well, this is the thing. It's a little frustrating, isn't it? It's like I can't show my skills.
But we're all competitors, and we're also all in the same community. So it was big smiles and hugs after the match, and I wish him luck in the rest of the tournament. Selfishly, I hope he wins our category. So I can say I lost to the champion.
There you go. You lost in the final, as far as results are concerned.
That's right. I'm still a little sweaty here. So for the semifinals and finals, I do have a nice white button-down and jacket. I'm excited for the main event to get underway, but I'm going to stop sweating first before I do my wardrobe change.
I've been sweating for 3 days. You got perfect skin, perfect teeth, man. I'm jealous.
Look at these jagged teeth. You kidding me?
Oh, look, I got white,
I never wore my retainer in high school, so I my teeth got crooked again. All right. Second boxing round about to get underway. We'll see if we see more of the same from Sanjay or if Russia has figured out Sanjay's tactics and will get the advantage in this 92nd round.
Well, she definitely has to show something so that it's not only she wins in the chess and Sanjay wins in the boxing. If she can bring about some form of doubt in the judge's mind and it's not unanimous, or, well, she might have a chance of taking the match home.
Ooh, entering, closing distance, landing a clean 1-2. Deflecting the cross of the Russian and countering with her own.
No, but she's very talented.
She is.
She's not pretending to know how to box. She's definitely picking her spots there.
I'm impressed. Yeah, she has a really good head feint and then a lead cross, which you really don't see often. Mayweather was famous for it, but you don't see it much in high level boxing. But it's really working for her against the Russian.
Good one, chal. Sip left dete ja.
Her compatriot there cheering her on, Dilara on. Very strong boxer herself.
Ooh, head pops back with a 2. Maybe a little hard for chess boxing light, but sometimes just throwing a normal punch, if they move into it, it looks harder than it is.
Well, sometimes you just want to touch and the speed creates power. Sometimes it's also here we are still allowed to use volume, So
Yeah,
even if you are not hitting much, if you want to dash, 4 or 5 times to get, some points in, one of them might hurt, and you just have to touch gloves, reset, and
as long as it's not the intention, someone's not coming out trying to throw haymakers or overhands and knock them out. There we go. There we have it. So Sanjay winning both boxing rounds and heading back to the chess. Russia doing the same, knowing that now the difference needs to be made on the chessboard. So we'll see if Russia is able to capitalize on a slight advantage on the chessboard. Up a piece, a piece and a pawn. Is that correct?
I believe it was at least that. Plus the king having a little bit of trouble in the center of the board.
So really the name of the game here for Sanjay is surviving the round. If she doesn't get checkmated and her time doesn't run out, she will win from boxing. Sounds like in Chess Boxing Fit, Russia wins another match, Russia dominating the format and also being the creators of the format. Funny how that works.
That's we're not being suspicious at all here, just to make that clear.
Especially not with the president of the Russian Federation sitting next to us, Peter Zukov. Just hanging out.
We do not feel spied upon at all.
So here, more pieces have come off the board. A lot of simplification for black. Very smart when in the lead to simplify pieces, get your opponent's weapons off the board so you have even more of an advantage with the weapons that you have on the board. And now that rook is kind of tied to the A pawn, and she can start advancing her pass pawn on the D file down the board.
Yeah, but that's not what's on Dilara's mind. Dilara basically here just wants to play fast because she's understood the name of the game. She knows that if she doesn't finish the game, even if she has a winning position, it's not going to count for anything. So she was very worried. I saw that she was pressing the clock as fast as possible, and she wants to make sure the job is done.
And even better, trading off again, going to go up another pawn, and she has 2 connected pass pawns now on the A and B file. So even if she loses this D pawn, she's still going to be able to press to a victory. She
can give the knight away if she wants. She could have taken that pawn on H8.
Yeah, she should have.
Probably, yeah.
She's going for the advanced F pawn now, freezing it in place. And I'd like to see the king start to get more active, and
coming
there's
to the
Dilara
center,
moving the king up the board.
Yeah.
Bell throwing me for a loop. That is also from Chess Boxing Fit. We do have more time for this chess round, although not that much. I mean, as long as Sanjay keeps moving quickly.
For a reference on that.
Oh, she forgot to hit the clock.
Oh, she has?
Oh, never mind.
Now, I don't know, because can the ref sort of barge in there and say that? Because obviously you can't do it from the from the adversity point of view, but from a spectator point of view, we don't really want to watch a clock ticking down. Somebody's forgot.
In my first world championship, I benefited from my opponent not hitting the clock in the first round, and I went up about a minute. So I can tell you from a competitor's perspective, I liked that cushion. It made me feel a little bit more confident.
Definitely.
But from a viewer perspective, it is not too fun to just watch the clock ticking down.
Exactly.
Knowing that
now
it's
you're a
mistake.
commentator. You have to think about this
feeling in the stomach. So I can see it from both sides. It should be up to
WCBO. Well, it should be
to the fighter
WCBO.
to remember to hit the clock. It's part of the rules.
Well, of course. No, I do agree with you. I do agree with you. Because it's a qualification.
So here we go, picking the boxing. Oh, man. And a celebration for the Indian fighter. A little bit of disappointment from the Russian fighter. And what's going through my mind as the Russian right now is, all right, it all comes down to this. Sanjay is probably feeling pretty confident. Dallara needs to step it up from the last 2 rounds, going to the Indian fighter. And who knows?
To be honest, from an experience perspective, I think she should be happy with the extra round of boxing, right? It shouldn't be about the result. It should be about gaining that extra experience in this format.
Challenging herself, getting better. And retrospectively, it's good to see competitions that way. Absolutely. Learn from losses. In the moment, as a competitor, I would be just as disappointed as Dallara that I didn't see that white pawn, meaning another chess match.
Understandably. But okay, if it was the World Championship and there was $30 million at stake, I would be disappointed to see that white pawn.
Where are those millions coming from? What kind of prize
sponsors, man.
That's always the answer in this world, right? Sponsors.
We'll find them.
We will someday. All right, we are almost wrapped up, geared up, ready to start this third and final boxing round. It is a sudden death match, so whoever wins this boxing round wins the match. That is the Chess Boxing Light sudden death rules. So Sanjay is ready to go. Dallara is adding the finishing touches to her helmet. And then we will see action between India and Russia, Sanjay and Dallara, respectively. And seconds out, Latvian fighter signaling we're good to go. And the round has begun.
I find she's maybe a little too much on the back foot there, where she's distributing the weight. Maybe it's giving her problems to counterattack.
The Russian fighter doing better this time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, baiting Sanjay in, and Dallara is finding counters. I've seen 2 jabs to the body, too. I think body shots in this chess boxing light category are a really good strategy to go for, because headshots aren't going to do much.
Do you now? Even against a smaller opponent?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and any opponent. The body is a bigger target than the head. There can be a lot of head movement. There can be a lot of body movement.
I know what to expect.
Whatever could you be talking about?
She leaned into that. That was a big. That was a blunder in chess. It would have been considered a blunder.
That was a big
chess.
shot. I think she got a little warning to take a little power off that. We saw the head snap back of Dallara, the Russian fighter.
She really did.
Big cross.
She leaned into it.
Great check hook lands, but a good stiff jab from Dallara, the Russian fighter. Ooh, 3 straight shots finding their mark for Sanjay. Nice trade of jabs. Another trade of jabs. And Russia landing 2 shots, making an entrance and landing kind of some looping hooks.
The problem here, even with the 10-second count, you can't feel any urgency because you can't rush it, right? You'd have to have a huge number of scores in a very little amount of time, and you can't compensate for a whole round.
That's right. So we have the end of the boxing round, and we will announce a winner right as after the judges submit their decision. Waiting on the decision from our ring announcer from Canada.
And the winner of the sudden death boxing round, Sanjay!
And another victory in the boxing round from Sanjay. But the Russian fighter Dallara should be proud. She did a lot better in that last boxing round. She showed improvement. She saw understanding of Sanjay's style and had a lot more counters. So I think both fighters should be very proud of their performance. and we'll be excited to follow Sanjay as she continues to the finals of the under 60 division.
I think her mistake was actually at the end. She got carried away. She realized she was doing so well, and then she wanted to score some extra points, leaned into it, and then she just got, the target was just too easy.